Alright, abusia mayema yemfa enchia sonko emfiri Mega TV asoye emfa embra ahwefo nyina Nyankopon enhyira mo na Yewra Dr. Mahmood Bawumia oye your vice president the reason why ntia ema Ghana for omunya Yewra the president Yewra Akufu Ado inyane mu arihemu kese pa baako eye Bawumia because some fanchemi and some na wakan nyane se Yewra Dr. Mahmood Bawumia eye economic desire Yewra vice president eba Ghana ye economy no ebegina brane ye economy no ebe doing well, especially the exchange rate, what you say, if the fundamentals are weaker, the exchange rate will expose you when the kai a Dr. Mahmood Bawumia into yenya rishemu ewonimu or cansem. Now apart from that, the lectures are now all lectures upon lectures on the economy, the statistics, facts and figures. And away 8 me at the Ghana for way back in 2015-2016. A baby no di Mahama isi adineda apawaso all horono se Mahama ye incompetent. And then Kamia kwese the common dates entia owura no akufado ekofa no and they watching ho firi ho ofre ne ho digital man. Abusia sanse mi wo audio bi bo hanom me pese me bo na utie na unso utie de ekọ utie audio no wi a adawroma Mr. One of the African speakers no baako edi nsem bi betudwa wenye Mr. Frank baako di nsem bi betudwa bebo audio na mo ye biati yentie ensem we kane yewia yedinaka yina beto aso median mega hanom ye beso subscribe we are for King Yankopon shira movement for King Yankopon enyemo kese me papa akompre Kennedy Japan chita fo ina Yankopon enyemo kese me ma mewe ye bi ehwem Yankopon shira me ma me chie ba fo nso ehwem Yankopon enyemo kese yentie ensem no emu enchire mu ankasa.
You speak about figures, so let's speak figures. But John Mahama moving the debt stock from 9.2 billion to 120 billion. You have Tematun Pakadan Railway that you and your government is claiming credit for. The cost.
Oyo say Nimgo Prampram, member of parliament, Sam Nartey George, aka we won't allow LGBTQ in this country. Yes, we can't know.
Of that railway is part of the 120 billion. It's 327. It is. Once it's approved by approved by parliament in 2016. No. That's not how our debt is calculated. Please, if you don't know, learn. No, our debt portfolio is calculated based on loan agreements from parliament, and when they approve that is how it starts. Not once a loan is approved by parliament, it is added to our debt. I leave you with this check. I leave you with this slide. You are being disrespectful to our viewers. When you are speaking, I'm quiet. Stop being loud. This is the last bite of it. Stop being loud. You can check this. You can check this on this show before we leave. I hope my time is not going. He's gone. No, you know he's interjecting. Get attention. The facility for property interchange was approved under the NDC and is part of the 120 billion. Phase 1 approved under the NDC, part of the 120 billion. Tema interchange, part of the 120 billion. Kumasi Airport, part of the 120 billion. Yes, Kumasi Airport phase 1, part of the 120 billion. Tamale Airport phase 1, phase 2, part of the 120 billion. KJTR Market, part of the 120 billion. Terminal 3, 120 billion. Ridge Hospital, 120 billion. University of Ghana Medical Center, 120 billion. I mean, MPS, Tema Port Expansion, 120 billion. National Maritime Hospital, 120 billion. Bank of Ghana Hospital, 120 billion. All of those loans and all of the infrastructure that we have seen, 120 billion. Now somebody has moved from 120 billion to 600 million. What do we see? 600 billion. What do you have to show? Ibra, when you tell me P5 and Kasapekwa 1T1F, you insult my intelligence.
They're on your road.
Yes, and that's why we know that they were there before your government came.
Oh.
When you tell me that from 120 billion to 600 billion, you have nothing to show me but free SHS. When free SHS has cost us only 10 billion Ghana cedis. Where is the money you have borrowed? All we can see is you flying a private jet and doing some money. Apart from that, what have you used the money for? And when we talk, charlatans and miscreants are unhappy that we expose the wrong of the charlatans. Those in government who have mismanaged the economy.
Using that infuriating slide.
We must show them that we are angry that they have raped the public purse.
They have done what?
They have raped the public purse. In Tree, they will say, "Woman to public purse no muna." They have raped the public purse and stolen it.
Done what in Tree?
But to public purse no muna.
Oh.
Look, people say I've always accused successive governments of stealing from the purse. They have stolen the purse, and when they have stolen it, they say keep quiet, don't talk. How can you look? People lost money under this government. People lost money. Part 1, financial sector cleanup. Part 2, debt exchange. Now you are going for people's pensions, and you say we should not talk. You say why are we angry? I mean, look, you sit back and you ask yourself that is it that they are clueless, or they are reckless, or they are incompetent,
which people,
or they are insensitive? The solid team. Bawumia Kenoforiata. Thieves.
These are the words you are using.
When they call John Mahama names, why John Mahama is it still that runs through his veins?
Listen, that's in the past.
What is in the past?
Don't repeat.
We will use your marking scheme to mark you. When Bawumia was standing there and was trying to audition for Ghana's Got Talent, drivers are suffering, teachers are suffering, nurses are suffering. Today, what are they doing? Are they enjoying? You have gone after pensioners' money, and you say that. You see, for me, like I said, it's the arrogance. If Bawumia was anybody who feared God, he would not even aspire to run for office. None of the economic management team members, whether it's Alan or Bawumia, none of them will even dare to run for office in this country.
Why not?
After this mess that so-called solid team had created. You say John Mahama moved from 9.2 billion to 120 billion. Yes, I've shown you what that money was used for. They should tell us what 120 billion to 600 billion, almost 400 billion, 380 billion has been used for. These are the things that we need to know, because you cannot tell me that after we have entrusted a public person to your hands, and what you have done is to go for loans and use your own company to run the loans and make profit off our loans. So you have saddled my parents, you saddled my child. Any child who is born as we speak now at Konfanote or Kolebu owes 20,000 Ghana cedis just because they were born in Ghana, because of you. Not you, your government. You understand? And so at the end of the day, when you have this colossal mess, people, look, I know people, somebody has just walked into the studio. I know she has a restaurant. Ask her how much she was buying a gallon of gallon of oil.
She's suffering.
Oh!
She's otherwise exhibited.
She's crying inside. You see, in that way we have what to say. You see, people are doing packaging, but people are dying, people are crying. Because look, you run a business a cooking business. Food business is one business they say you never make loss. Now, only in Bawumia, people are making losses. Because you go and buy oil, a gallon of oil that you were buying at 220 cedis. You go the next week, it is 400. True. The following week, you come back, it is 600 Ghana cedis. You're making losses. Now you are buying it at 1,500. Tomatoes. We sent somebody to La Paz. They are selling one tomato that is not as big as my feet, 5 cedis. In this country, I'm telling you, 4 for 20 Ghana. What is how? Look, people are suffering. People are suffering in this country, and then people are living like Arabian Nights. And when you talk, they say, "Men kasa, me here this year, me one year." Look, they should not annoy us in this country. If you are incompetent, at least show humility and show that you have empathy. But don't be arrogant about it. And you tell us that you've written a letter and you should take it serious. Those who took you serious and decided to do the bond exchange, when their coupons were due, did you pay them? Those who agreed in December, they picketed last week. When it was due, did they pay? Did Ken pay? So if those who agreed to the last government arrangement under this debt exchange, they were due to be paid in February. We are in April. They've not been paid. And now they are telling you, they are telling pensioners. I told you again, I go back. God bless you, 46 years of marriage yesterday. My father is almost 90. When he has government bonds, you are telling him he should wait to 2037. So now you are giving me another assignment that now my fasting and prayer should be that my father should God to keep my father alive to get his money. Because you have gone, you've left government. You are moving pensioners who may have 5-10 years to live. You are moving some of their repayments to 20 years. Right now, people should be putting in their will my government bond. I will it to my great grandchild forever. By the time he gets it, it is worth toilet paper. Because at this inflation rate, the money is useless. Thomas, okay, what did you do? What did you bring this month? I haven't even eaten. I'm playing 0-1-0, so I'm waiting for afternoon. Mr. Prampram, I'm for TV.
Answer a bit, Mr. Prampram. My emphasis that is sitting Chilinchi Pamfama. Sam Nartey George, Nimgo Prampram, member of Parliament. Now, said you in so ye no sana evianso ebeye. Inti brana NPP for NDC for what ben mona. Or me make a lot of public lectures now they are dinner and they do honum or also omudi dinner. But idea I was a MDC for a year more remand than say omutimi a yama MPP abanko position now mobile because automatically me I know say MPP feel NDC never, and that is how the system you people have made it. Yes. Almost on here na krom ha ye come asema obi anko gina baby antrate obi. The same way omo ya ye kano NDC for bano muso omudi sebi se hunu kuma me mega I am going to sit here on my platform to bash them left and right. That is how a politics should be. Yes, we bow can we feel our own Mr. Prampram.
Yes, so Yamia Domia, ye Ankasa. Mr. Prampram, video ya coffee ye, till Sama, El Cosra, Ediana Wakapa. Yeah, but that's a settlement. That's a opinion. I'm getting a opinion. Yes, yeah, in Ghana, no, don't. Ghana, no, opinion Ghana is Bobby. You need Ghana, yet, my brain from 1992, the basin Ghana, you 2 million Amayo, NPP, NDC. Now, the young NSA, Omotiapro, you're bringing them, your data say, here, good leader, the good leader, no, when you go only another woman, what she with the Bakupa, you blame, Tani, so what cousin, Obiamo, and Nipa, and the second Ganele. If you are me, Gana, you know, only to DMI, so the Bia, Obetoya, a Tiba, Gana, Obeti, a compare, you didn't also become. You George NDC and the Papa Colomb Associate NDC and all. It's all of the Ababaye or being a company of bread. The free said, a million Ghana the two share NDC NPP Sano. All say a company is a bit. You have Bora, yes, kitchen, because you get a book number 9. Remember, upon this number 9, no, the night. Answering another baby, a job is the Naminaka, which you more born like a Mrs. Mother Bobby. Anything the fire said, he Unka, on TV, and the little, no woman but when you know, you know, Sana and this no, Abaque. If it was such a piano, you open my no, oh, you are when you said, or Camfuna, the country to Mama, the answer, why are you plus when you said, come on, somebody's got some out. Or get to the fear, the job idea, or the coquette, with an answer with what we had, come on, your celebrity. The prayer, yes, I know, yes, come on, your somebody's got some. When you remember, you said, what can't do to never be true. Obvious kasi come. Obi encourage. It's so here. You can answer. Ako yung sa wala na ito. Omo and yama. Ako so. You can not no. I can not. Siya kaya ka. Nadi inabi. Once I can simple. And this is one. Eka. Siya bisigan. Sa todo yung ka. And some you go and be in so. Instead of what is it? Siya sa thing. Obi kasi dia hadi way adio esiye yese omani yomo na basu obi kali mo basa dise obi ya ko ese akonfo mi no wole so mi ya ba ko ni na obi ya mi no wole se ni na adi ya ko sa ba se mi ba sa ni pere ma no ya mi sana ko na kwa mi it is what it to the maya ya ni ono ba shi na ye di na down sabi ye di na kwa ye se and with that and to it no one mean another bunko because I can't all bunko or the chrono to the to something but we sometimes there's some mono or China quiet Ghana about that no you do to the man or the far or America Abana or more capital desktop you Mahama NDC or ever family 9.2 billion Ghana cedis 9.2 billion Ghana cedis Ghana omuti you Ghana you go see the car on the food grow 120 billion Ghana cedis no currency abroad of the crop Ghana cedis now you tell my Ghana India or every man about Ghana cedis that is yes come on do what you come on now what you can or it is a worker and this is what the family 9.2 billion and almost the good room 120 billion is a worker and going now almost the pay 110.8 billion Ghana cedis in the car some people say that's a canon and no na almost year to Paka one way. If you are not a year, what's here a call parliament that you do? And about somebody say, so when you know my mentor say, Ghana no, a choir, your first cheat, your catuno, yet the call parliament, the parliament are children, and the way. Not everything is somebody said, so when you watch the year. Was it Ghana? Once it's approved by Parliament, you know, not the idea to if you cannot see 120 billion now, or more, any food 9.2 billion, any call 120 billion, no. Parliament approved 2016. Now, please, or the check if you cannot get here. Was it our debt portfolio? It's calculated based on the law agreement on the Parliament. It's what the Parliament approved. have that one. That is all. It's somebody the just a camera. Another pussy is for the compare. Only the compare NPP for dinner. It's a matter of saying. Only compare people. Kenya for another what the fuck in the year to hold a year quick. The piano, a quiet young family. A quiet say. And then I can't be. You can't brother can't be. What?
abusia emre no ko enti ma memfa wonsi wadawrma we de fache me ko wi afokin TV so na ko tie full interview no adawrma sister channel e wo YouTube hanom meso so do comment betum obe like dwumadi no na wa share ama afoforo so enye bi eti yes abusia enti we ensema Mr. Prampram ono so odi atudwa na before that na yetie Nimgo Prampram member of parliament Sam George yes enti na analysis no na omiki no me ma me tie ba for ehwem Yankopɔ Israel me ma me roya bi eso ehwem papa Yankopɔ nyemu ina kese ni abrebia supporter abodi ma me oba de ya adwen besin ehia media no mega makrao bye bye.